Hey guys, this is Mrs. Lamphere and I am your instructor for entrepreneurship, and I just threw this short little video together to kind of give you a tour of our classroom so you can kind of get familiar with where things are at and how this course is going to work. So when you first sign in, this is our course homepage, and at the top you'll see all the announcements that I have posted so far, and these are some general announcements that you'll definitely want to read through. And then from here on out, I will be posting weekly announcements, just kind of addressing any upcoming assignments or anything that needs to be covered regarding the upcoming week will be posted in the announcements. So again, I'll be posting those every week, so make sure that you're reading through the announcements just to make sure that you are up to date on everything going on in the course. So those are there for you. And then if you scroll down a little bit, I will also be posting kind of a snapshot of what that week's going to look like as far as assignments go. So this is our first week of class, and I know that today and Friday are mostly set aside for Study Island and Scantron, but I wanted you to at least kind of come into the classroom and look around a little bit, and so I put some really easy short assignments in place for you guys to complete Thursday and Friday. The first is this welcome video assignment, so make sure that you have the, hopefully you access this video through the welcome video link here and copied and pasted the questions that go along with this video, and that's going to be your very first assignment of the course, is to answer those questions and submit it to the Dropbox. Then we have your class picture assignment, which I'll go over here in a minute. Then on Friday, there's also this discussion assignment that you'll want to click on and respond to. So for our class picture, part of the assignment is just it's pretty simple. You just submit either a selfie or a headshot, or if you don't have a picture of yourself, just like a team logo or an image that best represents you. Keep it appropriate, and I put those together in like a little class picture so that we can have that posted on our homepage. Over here in the blue navigation bar off to the left, this blue navigation bar has lots of important information. I have information regarding our syllabus here, so you can read through this for more information regarding the class. This calendar link is very, very important. This is basically our entire course and what it's going to look like over the next 18 weeks. So as you can see, you should be getting logged in and working in our class every single day. There's something for you to do every day, so make sure you're working in this class every day. I do have a couple take a breather days worked in there for you to just kind of take a little break, but other than that, you should be working in the class for at least an hour every day, as in all of your classes. So with looking at this calendar, a couple important things to note here. Assignments are due on the date that they're assigned, unless otherwise noted. So, on August... Oh, okay. Well, this class, I guess, is a little different now that I look at it. So, this assignment, your Lesson 3 study questions, you should be completing those on August 21st. In this class, though, there's the study questions for each section. You'll actually go through the entire section before submitting those study questions. So I'll kind of show you a better example of what that's going to look like. But when you see submit study questions, that is the day that those study questions are due. August 25th is the day you should be taking this quiz 1. August 26th is when you should be submitting assignment 1. So the date that they're posted, that's the day that they're due. Except for the study questions, you'll submit those all at once when it says to submit study questions. Going back to these notes here, zeros will be entered into the gradebook every Monday morning for uncompleted assignments from the previous week. So, for instance, this week of August 18th, if I do not receive these study questions from you by August 22nd, on Monday, the following Monday, that would go in as a 0. So any assignment from the previous week goes in as a 0 on Monday, and then you have that following week to get that assignment submitted, those study questions submitted without penalty. But on August 31st, the following Sunday, that 0 becomes permanent. So you have kind of a week grace period here to get those study questions submitted. So the same thing goes with this August 25th quiz. If you don't have that quiz taken by the Monday, September 1st, that would go in the gradebook as a 0, but you have this whole week to still get that done. But then on September 7th, that assignment would become a permanent 0, and I will no longer accept it. So that's how it works with our zeros policy. Items on the calendar that are in bold print count for a grade. So if something's in bold, that means it's going to be graded. So there's some reading assignments that aren't necessarily graded, but these study questions always correspond with the lesson that you are reading that day. So you'll need to read the lesson in order to get your answers to the study questions anyways. So kind of a grade no matter what. And last but not least, this calendar is subject to change. So I don't see that happening too much in this class. We'll probably stay pretty on schedule. But just keep in mind that something could come up, and so just pay attention to your announcements or your key mail, and I'll let you know if something's going to change. So that's our calendar. Oh, actually, let me go back to that. I do have a link up here so that you can download your own copy, just a Word document. So you can download it, print it off. My suggestion would be to print this off and use it as a daily checklist, just so you stay on track and are not falling behind in class. Okay, this next link gives you some information on how to get a hold of me. There are essentially 3 different ways you can get a hold of me, either through K-mail, the chat box on the home page, or by giving me a call on the phone. I don't know if I highlighted that chat box earlier in the video, but this is an instant messenger chat box that you can use to get a hold of me instantly. I sit at my computer pretty much all day, every day, so if you're ever sitting here and you have a question about something or just want to say hi, you can use this instant messenger chat box to get in touch with me. Again, my phone number is in this contact information here, should you need to give me a call. Read through the course help, academic integrity on your own, good information there for you to read. Our class connects for this course are Wednesdays at 8:30 a.m., so bright and early. Class connects are required. This is our live class session, so you need to be there every Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Awake and ready to go. Course feedback, you can read through course feedback, course overview. There's a lot of this is just kind of generic stuff for each class that you guys should definitely read through, but if you read through it in a different class, it's pretty much the same thing in this class. This before you begin unit is kind of a simple, again, these few simple assignments to kind of just help you with getting started in the class. This is where the video and those questions will be. Obviously the video is being recorded right now, so it's not in there. This is the link that gives some more instructions regarding the class picture. So that is in a graded assignment, and yeah, just some information. Make sure you're keeping the picture appropriate, and if you don't have a picture of yourself, then you just need to submit something that's a good representation of you, and you'll turn that into the Dropbox. And then for Friday, we have this discussion. You will just read through the instructions, and you will copy and paste these questions into your response. So you'll hit this respond, you'll paste the questions in here, type in your own responses, and post it. I posted one of myself, so if you want to get to know your teacher a little better, I have that information posted as well. Make sure that you are responding to at least, this says respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posts in order to receive full credit for this assignment. So post information about yourself, but then also comment on each other's posts, and that's how you receive full credit for that assignment. Come Monday is when we kind of get more into the meat of the course. So you'll start reading through the text here. This is your textbook, so you're not getting anything in the mail. Everything's kind of built into the class. So you'll just navigate through the text by clicking on these arrows to go to each page. And pretty simple. If you leave off at one point, you can always jump ahead by going to this table of contents, and that can take you directly to wherever it is you left off. Maybe you want to start on lesson 2. That table of contents is there to kind of help you with navigating around. Each section has a set of study questions, and each lesson within each section. So you'll see that each section, for instance, in section 1, I think there's 4 different lessons. So this table of contents will show you there's lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each lesson has a group of study questions that go with it. So these are the questions that go along with lesson 1, the questions that go along with lesson 2. So you'll see on the calendar that I have you reading lesson 1 and completing lesson 1 study questions on the same day. However, you will not submit your study questions until you've gone through all the lessons. So make sure you've gone clear through lesson 4 before submitting those study questions. And this class is pretty simple. There's a section of reading, some study questions, a quiz, and an assignment for each section, and that's it. So pretty simple with how this course is set up. And if you want to work kind of quickly through this course, this class is relatively easy to navigate through, easy to kind of work through. So if you want to work as fast as you can and get done with this class, that might be a really good idea. So you can just get it done, get it out of the way, and then focus on your other classes. That's perfectly fine with me in this class. I kind of trust you to work at your own pace if you're wanting to speed ahead. Okay, I think that about does it with everything I wanted to cover in this course. So have at it, get started, and I look forward to working with you in this class.